Hey y'all, welcome back, welcome back. I'm looking at my hair because I took down my two-strand twist, and anybody that does like two-strand twist with your natural hair does what it wants, so it's kind of wacky. Like there's one piece that's like, I don't know if you can see it, but it is what it is. I'll be washing it soon enough. So it's Saturday, and Saturday is always reserved for Love and Marriage Huntsville, while the season's going on. So this season's definitely making up for like the last two. The last two was just very dry. I think their numbers even went down. Shout out to Lou and his wife, but like I said last video, I just don't think this was the right fit for them. Maybe some other kind of show. Maybe like a lifestyle show or something, but this right here, and I'm not blaming it on them. I'm just saying I could tell that we have you gotta have drama in reality TV. I don't like it staged though. I do like it authentic, and this is authentic drama. So we pick up where we left off last episode, where Carlos King is having a live podcast. He has Melody as his first guest. Then he brings on Sunni and Moses, who Sunni was a former producer of the show, and she worked with Destiny. Moses is Destiny's ex-boyfriend. So we're basically like, okay, everybody's like mixed emotions about, was this right? Yeah, he wasn't with Destiny, but at the same time, you were kind of cool with her, so is this breaking girl code? So when they get on the stage, both Sunni and Moses, but Sunni seems to have a lot of heat for Destiny. I don't know if maybe it's because Destiny is talking about her online. I do follow Destiny on Instagram, but I haven't seen anything. But she's pretty much talking about Destiny like Destiny was in the wrong. Like, well, he wasn't, I'm paraphrasing, but she was saying things like, she wasn't the right fit and all this. And it was a little hostile for my taste. And she comes out later on to say that, well, he was seeing a lot of different people while he was seeing Destiny. And I'm like, okay, but that kind of that still doesn't make you look good, because it's like you calling Destiny a side chick, but what doesn't that make you, who was he with then? Because if Destiny wasn't the girlfriend and you talking about he was seeing all these people, yeah, he's married to you now, but it's like, it seemed like dude was out there parlaying and you got all this heat for Destiny, and I just don't know why. I mean, I feel like if Destiny is like bad mouthing her or saying something about her online, then address that. But she's having a lot of, I wouldn't say anger, but just like defensiveness against Destiny in general. And of course, Melody was taking it all in, and with Melody being, has gone through a divorce that ultimately ended, a marriage that ultimately ended because of infidelity, she's kind of looking at it funny too. Like, it's a girl code thing, We're going to get back into that, because there's a scene coming up where it's Destiny wasn't on this episode. It was Sunny, Tisha, and Kimmy. But anyways, I'm going in order here. So Marceau and Maurice approach Martell about basically him on blogs talking about stuff, talking about he should be the bigger, better person. Martell is still kind of delusional. He actually said in the confession, whatever, when they're talking to the camera, something about nice guys don't win. I don't want to say Martell is this horrible, evil, bad person, but I think he really just doesn't believe that he's wrong about anything. If you're talking to someone who really doesn't feel they did anything wrong, can you say they're a bad person? I guess by definition, like for what they did, but I think he really believes cheating for years, getting this woman pregnant more than once, wasn't that bad. That's what I'm getting from him. He wasn't trying to hear nothing Marceau and Marceau and Maurice were just too many M's. Marceau and Maurice were telling him, they're basically telling him like, look, you're gonna look like the bad guy, so it's best for you to just step off. Now, Marceau was saying some stuff, he's basically talking about melodies. You know, they're called the millimeters, the fans, and basically kind of talking about them, saying they were deplorable. I believe that's the word. He's something like that, some D word. And if they want to buy her t-shirts and make her rich, that's that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why do you have to throw Melody under the bus, or her fans? And well, I feel like you're throwing her under the bus too, but why do you want to throw Melody and her fans under the bus because you're trying to get through to Martell about chilling out? I just feel like that was unnecessary. I think it was a little jab at Melody. Maybe he was trying to show his solidarity with him by throwing Mel in it, but I feel like that was unnecessary. Like, why are you talking about millimeters and Melody in this conversation when you're just trying to tell this man, look, you're in the villain role right now, so just take a seat, just chill, because people are going to look at you like that. And you definitely playing that role, and you're, as they say, standing on business and being the bad guy, because he's not taking ownership for anything. I try to be objective when I watch stuff, especially if I'm doing a review on it, but it's like he really truly believes he is this guy that's kind of been victimized by Melody. I'm not saying she's innocent. I don't know these people in real life. I'm just saying. I wouldn't consider Martell to be a nice guy. I just would not. I don't think he's this evil, bad, horrible person, but I just think he's a little delusional. That's all. So we move on to Stormy and Kiki. I didn't think Kiki was going to be on the show. For one, I feel like she's burned all her bridges, really, except with Stormy, because she threw a drink in her cousin's face. They're blood related, so it's like, shoot, if you can sit there and do that to your blood cousin, then, of course, later on we're going to talk about her and Melody. It's like, what's going to be your storyline on the show? Because it's just, okay, we're going to go to this. Stormy and Kiki. Now, the big thing in this episode with Kiki was she was basically saying that she confided in her mother about how she was feeling about some things going on in the show. And she says that her mother is the one that went to the blogs and blasted the stuff before it was aired. You know, because they filmed this stuff. Kimmy was holding a cup of coffee and it looked like a Christmas decoration. So I'm assuming they filmed this stuff like 5 months prior, right? So it's a big deal. I didn't think anyone could do that. I thought it was a contract, but I'm thinking maybe that's why she said her mother did it, because nobody's believing her. Stormy doesn't believe that her mother did it. She feels like Kiki did it, or at least had some part in it. Melody feels the same way. It's like, I'm surprised Carlos still has her on the show, but shout out to him for that, though, because this is probably the most realist reality show. Like I said, it's the only one I watch as of now, but you know, I don't feel like it's staged like a lot of others. You get what I'm saying? Because like I said, I didn't know. I thought it was a legal thing where you cannot tell what's going to happen prior to the show airing. So we're going to see what Kiki's going to be about this season. I mean, I don't know, girl. It's like they caught her on camera. Well, they had a picture of her stealing stuff, supposedly, in Home Depot. She said she didn't do that. You know, it just seems like trouble seems to follow her wherever she goes. I don't know what the deal is, but thoughts and prayers out to Kiki, man. Hopefully she gets this thing resolved with her cousin, because, you know, I would hate to see that just die, you know. But sometimes, though, you have to cut family off. You know, it's not like you pick them, so, hey. All right, so Kimmy invites Sunny to her and Tisha's little coffee date, right? Tisha didn't know it, but I think, Kimmy did that for like some drama. You know what I'm saying? So not Kimmy, but I really like how Tisha kind of gently lit into Sunny, because Sunny was like, well, they were broken up months before, but she was saying things like, I was feeling some kind of way about telling Destiny, and Tisha was like, well, if you felt some kind of way, that means you felt a little guilty deep down inside, right? Like Tisha was kind of lighting up into her, but very classy. Like Tisha's a very classy woman, but she was basically telling her like, this just isn't a good look. And Kimmy was mostly quiet, but she was, agreeing with Tisha, but she said, Sonny, I brought you here because I just want to hear your side. I'm going to say this. I don't think Sunny, as of right now, is going to be a fan favorite. I just don't see it. Because I think it's not just her dating Destiny's ex. It's her attitude towards the whole thing. Like, well, I'm not about to miss out on my husband because he's such and such and such. And then they got married real fast. I personally don't see that marriage lasting. And it's not even because of the fact that it's Destiny's ex. I just don't see it lasting. I don't. He seemed like he might be on some Playboy-ish. We shall see, but that's just how I feel. Lastly, Kiki goes to see Mel, and like I said, Kiki has pretty much burned all her bridges. I don't remember this from last season, but Kiki said she felt slighted by Mel at the Houston trip, and then they showed a clip where Mel was actually taking up for her when Nell was saying, hey, you can't stay and all that. So Melody just told her, like, right now, in a nutshell, the way my life is going, I just can't deal with people that are sometimey, and because she was going around telling people Melody wasn't her friend or wasn't something like that. And I can respect that. I was hoping for a realistic response, because you would expect Melody to be like, oh, girl, it's okay, and everybody makes up. That's why I feel like this show is more realistic. We have realistic conversations. Like, no, I don't accept your apology, and you can't be in my friend circle because, Kiki just has a lot going on. I don't know what it is, but it's like, girl, you don't want to ever get to the point in your life where you don't have anybody in your circle. You don't have anybody close besides, her husband and her mom. I mean, maybe that's all she feel like she needs, but it's like, you came on the show with some mess. You came on the show with mess with your cousin. So now you don't even have any friends. Stormy, she cool with you, but she don't believe you when you say that your mom told the blog. So I don't know, man, but this season is definitely lit. Are the kids still saying lit? Yes, I'll be definitely watching this every Saturday like I do. So look for a video every Saturday while the season is going on. I'm not sure if they're going to cut the seasons up like they usually do. Like they do that season break and then come back at like the beginning of the fall or something. But anyways, y'all fall into them comments and let me know what you think about this episode and the season so far. And what's your feelings about Sunny? Do you think she can grow on you or not? Alright, y'all. Shout out to my 60 subscribers. Shout out to y'all that are watching and aren't subscribed. You can subscribe. Hit that little subscribe button. Send me a like. As always, peace and blessings, y'all. Until next time.